that all people of the earth may know thy name to fear thee, and do thy
as do thy people.
As do thy people Israel, and that they may know that this house which I have builded is called by thy name.
So this is Solomon speaking about the time when he was ruling and the heathen come by, and they can, because at the time he was in our glory. That was when he was ruling. Then in the kingdom it'll happen again. So I talk about now. They're not coming to say, oh, how to hear our great name and strong hand. You know, strong hands us right now. Nope. We are broken and scattered and destroyed. They ain't saying that right now. That's when we're established, when we're ruling. Get Zechariah 8 and 23 to go along with that. During Solomon's time, we did that when we were ruling and in our power, and all 12 were united under one king. That ain't now. Zechariah 8 and 23.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew.
Grab our fringe, go ahead.
Saying, we will go out with you, for we have heard that God is with you.
We will go with you, what?
We will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you.
Are they saying that now? No, that's when we're ruling. That goes back to Isaiah 14. They will cleave unto you. That's going into when we're ruling. They did it when Solomon's time, when he was ruling, because Solomon was a great king, wise above all kings. They came to see his wisdom. The Egyptians came to him. The Ethiopian Sheba came to him. He was in our glory at the time. That's not talking about now. Get Isaiah 61 verse 5. Almost done. Isaiah 61 verse 5. That God is with you. So we're going with that part. Isaiah 61 verse 5 and 6. When we're ruling.
Isaiah 61 and verse 5. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
Strangers shall stand and feed your flocks. Go ahead.
And the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
I said earlier, shall be our vine men and our dressers. They're going to be our farmers. We ain't doing nothing. That's our rest. We've worked hard enough. No more working. That's it. You weren't supposed to work in the first place. Go ahead.
But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles.
You shall do what?
Eat the riches of the Gentiles.
Or the forces of the Gentiles. Go ahead.
And in their glory.
And in their wealth, their substance. Go ahead.
Shall ye boast yourselves.
I'm wearing leather, man. Thanks. They like the leather, man. Thanks. Thanks, Egypt. I like that silk. I want that silk. They didn't hear that word boasting. Boast themselves. We're going to boast out. You know, we boast in ourselves and Versace and all that stuff.
That's Jake.
That's Jake.
We're going to be bragging.
Bragging about all the wealth we got, the gold we got on, that we got from conquering the other nations. I got this I cut this Arab's head off yesterday. He had this chain on. I look nice.
Could you imagine that? That's going to be beautiful.
I cleaned it off yesterday.
War count. Whose head did you bring?
I got skulls in my bag. It's a silk bag. Match my garment. Match my garment. We're going to be crazy, man. I'm going to be crazy, Lord's will. I'm going to be doing crazy stuff. I thought they do crazy. I thought crazy. Verse 7.
For your shame ye shall have double.
For our shame we shall have double reward. Go ahead.
And for confusion.
And for confusion of who we are, our condition, our confusion. Go ahead.
They shall rejoice in their portion.
We will rejoice in our portion. Go ahead.
Therefore in their land they shall possess the double.
In our land we shall possess double. Go ahead.
Everlasting joy shall be unto them.
We will never be unhappy. Imagine being happy every day. I got that though in the Passover. That's it. The whole week, I'm smiling. Then it's time to go back home. Imagine that feeling of Passover every day of your life, every day. That's healthy. That's healthy alone. Just the thought of it alone is healthy. Where we at? Read on to verse 9.
For I, the Lord, love judgment.
I, the Lord, love judgment. Go ahead.
I hate robbery.
He loves justice. Go ahead.
I hate robbery for burnt offering. And I will direct their work in truth. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them.
Verse 9, watch this.
And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles.
Our seed will be known among the heathen. I mean, all our children who are scattered abroad in these heathen lands, they're going to say, that ain't our people. Bring them to his own people. That go to Isaiah 49:22. They're going to bring our children who are scattered among the nations, who they know are Israelites, back to us. That's what it's going into. And they're going to know our children, the children are going to be blessed. Our own children, our children scattered abroad, they're going to know that's the child of God. Bring him back to his people. That's so-and-so's child. Don't touch that child. Leave him alone. Give him some gold. His father will kill you. I've seen it. Go ahead.
And their offspring among the people.
Go ahead. Now, offspring among the people. Go ahead.
All that see them shall acknowledge them.
All that see us, that's what we want. We dress fancy. We wear fancy clothes. We want to be acknowledged. Well, we're going to be acknowledged in righteousness here. Read again.
All that see them shall acknowledge them.
Go ahead.
That they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed.
And that's they're going to grab our garments and go, well, I'll cleave unto you. We know God's with you. That's what it's going into when we're ruling once again. Micah 4:8, and that's it. Micah 4, verse 8. This goes in conjunction with 2 Ezra 6:9, where it says Esau is the end and Jacob is the beginning that followeth. There's a precept for that. Micah 4, verse 8.
Micah 4, verse 8.
Hold on, let me get it. Never find that book. It's so small.
After Jonah and Obadiah.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Micah 4, verse 8.
Got it. Go ahead.
And thou, O tower of the flock,
Israel, go ahead.
the stronghold of the daughter of Zion.
Go ahead.
Unto thee shall it come.
Unto thee shall it come. What's the it? Unto thee shall it come. What's the it? No, read it. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Asking the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Read again.
Okay. And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come.
What is the it? Go ahead.
Even the first dominion.
Even the first dominion. Go ahead.
The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem.
The kingdom shall come to the daughter. The first dominion. Esau is the end. Jacob is the beginning that followeth. The first that followeth. The first kingdom. First dominion. The dominion above all others. That's what it's talking about. The first dominion. All right? That's what's promised to us in the end. So I'm ending on that. Oh, you got some more?
Just real quick. Real quick. Revelation 18, 4-6. Because when we talked about that cup that the nations have drunk upon us, and I'm glad you said that because somebody may have taken what I said and said, oh, we're going to be raping them too. No, that ain't happening at all. So I'm going to read this to clear this cleared up. Because God's laws are not going to be violated. But let me show you how the Most High going to deal in terms of how they dealt with us. Read.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye may not be partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
So the Most High wants us to get our brain out of Babylon, get our mind out of this, out of Babylon, and trying to bring the nations in as fellow heirs with us in obtaining the kingdom. They're not to be that. The Most High said, come away from that. Come away from that thinking. Read.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
For her sins have reached unto heaven. This is the message about, this is after Babylon is destroyed, by the way. He's just writing it down because verse 2 of this chapter is actually going back to Isaiah chapter 4, what is it? Isaiah 14:21, when it says that they ain't going to be no more. When you read the second verse, that's the past tense. I think it's Isaiah 34 that that's talking about there shall be no nothing left of them. Right. Read.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquity.
And God has remembered what these people did to us.